Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me extend my warmest congratulations on the official naming of the Lieberthal-Rogel Center for Chinese Studies. Due to my responsibility to take part in a high-level meeting between our two governments, I cannot come and join you in person tonight at the University of Michigan. But thank you very much for giving me the privilege to send this message and share with you this important moment. Dr. Lieberthal is one of the best known and most respected scholars on China studies in the United States. It's fortunate for our two countries that his advice often carries weight on both sides of the Pacific Ocean. Ken is also a longtime friend of mine. During his time in the White House, I occasionally come and bother him with tough issues, but he never failed to come up with constructive and pragmatic suggestions. And during his years at the Brookings, I have visited him on many occasions and really benefited and enjoyed the inspiring conversations with him. And through him, I got to know many other American friends. And of course, Ken has to take the credit for introducing to me the Brookings cookies. So thank you very much, Ken, for your contribution to our relationship, for promoting a good knowledge of China and advocating a serious policy towards China. And I hope to meet with Mr. Rogel at an early date. I know Mr. Rogel is a successful businessman with great investments both in the United States and in China. But I believe his most successful investment is in his support to educate and train, particularly the younger generation, for better understanding between the United States and China. This indeed would provide a favorable environment for the relationship, which is so crucial not only for business, but also for better future of our two peoples. So thank you very much, Mr. Rogel, for your vision and generous support. Long before I became ambassador to the United States, I had known about University of Michigan, and its standing in the world's institutions of higher learning is such that President John F. Kennedy once said, Harvard University is just Michigan of the East. And throughout the years, University of Michigan has produced outstanding graduates who become leaders in so many fields in the United States. Among so many achievements of the university, Chinese studies have a very special position. The university started Chinese studies as early as in the 1930s. And in 1961, the Center for Chinese Studies was established and has ever since become the leader in the field. This year marks the 35th anniversary of diplomatic relations between China and the United States. We should be proud of our achievements in the last 30 or 40 years. Now the relationship is much stronger and more comprehensive than anybody could imagine at the beginning. Going forward, our two presidents have agreed that we should work together to build a new model of major country relationship that is free from conflicts and confrontation, based on mutual understanding and mutual respect, and aimed at win-win cooperation. So we are faced with a historic opportunity to advance this relationship in a more sustainable way. And of course, this is no easy task, because the challenges are also enormous, and we have to take up these challenges together. And our endeavor would start with a much better mutual understanding. Despite increasing contacts between our two peoples and increasing ties between our two countries, there are still significant misperceptions and false assumptions about each other, and missed opportunities for mutually beneficial cooperation. So the need for better mutual understanding is greater and more pressing than ever before. Without such a mutual understanding, the goal of the new model of a relationship would be beyond our reach. So we have to address this pressing need together and make sure that our relationship will continue to go forward on an even more solid basis. And this is where University of Michigan and the Center for Chinese Studies would come in and play its indispensable role. I'm confident that with your long-standing record in the field, with the resources you have, and the vision and wisdom people at the center have, the Center for Chinese Studies and the University of Michigan will continue to contribute to this important relationship and to a better future for both our peoples. Thank you again very much.